Hello friends, my name is Siddheshwar. As per our daily task, that is video generation on given topic. So today's topic is non-access modifiers in Java. Talking about non-access modifiers, there are so many types of access modifier. In that I will tell one by one. First of all, I will tell access modifier that is a static. Static is a access modifier that is a one type of keyword that is used to uh, same value inside the class. That is it is basically used to instance variable. That is instance variable is nothing but inside class and outside method. That is a instance variable. It is indicated before the instance variable, and its value doesn't change until inside the it used inside the that class only. So there are also static blocks also there. Talking about static blocks, static block are this is basically firstly get executed before the constructor also and before the instance also, instance variable. So talking about another access modifier, that is abstract. Talking about abstract modifier, it is basically used before the class name as well as before the method name also. Talking about if you use the abstract keyword before the method, before the class, then that class may contain abstract method or may not be contained. If suppose we use a abstract method inside that abstract class, then uh, it should be um, just defined, not actually explained. Means it axis that abstract method should be end with semicolon. So its actual implementation, its actual implementation is done inside the another class. That is each and every abstract method should be overridden in another class. This is basic information about abstract method. uh, Talking about next type, that is final. uh, Talking about final, um, and this is one type of one type of keyword which is basically used before the class name, also variable name and method name also. Talking about it is used before the class name. If we use a final keyword before class, then that class cannot be extended or implemented from another class. Then we cannot change it. Then if you use the final keyword before the method or variable, then we cannot reassign it. Means we cannot give another value to it. And talking about use of also, if you use a final keyword before the variable, then variable name should be start with capital letter. So we immediately identify that this is a final variable, and its value doesn't change until the program. um, Talking about next use of final keyword is inside the method or used before the method. If you use the final keyword before method, then that method cannot be overridden in another class. So this is one of the drawback of the that final keyword. Talking about another type, that is um, um, talking about another access modifier, that is uh, there are again three types of access modifier, basically used in threading concept. that is these are the synchronized modifier, then threading synchronized, then transient transient modifier and volatile modifier. Talking about synchronized axis modifier, this axis modifier is basically used before the method. This method actual meaning of the synchronize means lock. We have to lock it. If suppose use if you use the synchronize keyword before that method, then this method get locked, and uh, this method cannot be accessed from the another class, that is cannot be overridden until and unless we unlock it. So we can use a access modifier, that is public, private, protected. This type of access modifier can be used before the synchronous keyword. So for example, we use a public synchronized void method name. In such a way, synchronizer method is declared. Talking about talking about next modifier, that is a transient modifier. Transient modifier is basically used before the variable name, that is instance variable, and talk, and it cannot be used with the static keyword. Uh, that is a what about transient keyword. Talking about next type, that is a um, taking volatile keyword. This volatile keyword is also used with a um, variable name. Means talking about volatile keyword, uh, its value, its uh, is remains constant, and uh, talking about next type of keyword, that is access modifier, that is uh, strict FP. Strict FP means strictly floating point. As per its name, talking about strictly floating point, it is used before the variable name. To it is basically used to uh, floating point, that is a dot point, because we have a different type of operating systems. So we all of us know that our Java is a platform independent language, so its class dot file can be run in any type of operating system. So there may be chances of um, variation in floating point. So to avoid, strictly avoid it, this strict FP point access modifier is basically used before that floating variable. So that is all about access modifier, non access modifier in Java. Thank you.